You are getting 100% Jodi on Women Taking the Lead. When you're sick or injured, it's natural and appropriate to be focused on healing, and so you need to be focused on yourself. You need to be self-focused or selfish, self-full, however you want to say it. Hello, my name is Jodi Flynn and welcome to Women Taking the Lead, where we are all about creating blasts of inspiration to help you overcome self-doubt so you can lead with confidence, integrity, and a sense of humor. Head over to womentakingthelead.com to join the community and get the resources to support you on your leadership journey. Now, your future awaits, so let's get started. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am crafting this episode as I am propped up in bed. If you got my newsletter, you know I strained a muscle in my lower back a week ago, and this is an injury that got worse before it started getting better. I am healing slowly, but right now sitting at a 90-degree angle at my desk is doable for a short while, but not ideal. So I will do what I must to get this episode into the airwaves and to your device. I hope you enjoy it because this is the month-end episode. That means an update on goals. While each month I give a progress report on my goals, the end of this month represents mid-year. So I took the opportunity to take a step back to see if my goals are still relevant, doable, or if I need to make some changes. Last week, I finished something I was planning and working on for some time. I took my goals process, enhanced it, and turned it into a mini course that can be purchased directly from my website. For those of you who know me well, this process is about creating goals that are worthy of you. It is personalized and imbued with what makes you tick. This mini course contains worksheets and a cheat sheet with short videos of me guiding you through the entire process step by step. For instance, this process starts with a values assessment. The field of psychoimmunology has shown that when we live according to our own personal values, we have stronger immune systems. What I have seen in myself and in my clients is that when we live according to our values, we are more aligned with who we are at our core, and so we experience life differently. We experience less stress, we feel more motivated, and have the resilience to overcome obstacles as they arise. When we design and execute goals in alignment with our core values, it makes the achievement of the goal easier and more enjoyable. The goals process I created includes a review of the prior year. What worked? What didn't work? What surprised you? You document some of your lifetime moments and a no-holds-barred declaration of what you want. This helps you capture your focus areas and to draft the goals that represent success for you in your chosen focus areas. Next, I help you uncover your superpowers. Have you done this exercise before? Well, guess what? You may have more superpowers to uncover, or you may have developed a new superpower since the last time you did this exercise. Fully utilizing our superpowers often creates opportunities to see where we are naturally good at more things than we realized. Superpowers aren't meant to live on the shelf. You're also going to identify ways that your superpowers can help you achieve any goal that is worthy of you. We are also going to help you develop the qualities that will help you to achieve your goals more easily, and the simple daily practices that will help you to develop those qualities without a lot of effort. Easy peasy all around. And any plan for the achievement of a goal will have milestones and metrics. These are the things that will show you that you are making progress and will motivate you to keep going, or they will let you know immediately if you need to tweak your plan a bit. Lastly, there's a cheat sheet that you can fill out to help you keep your goals and your practices top of mind. I've shared on this podcast that I had not achieved a goal merely because I forgot about it. And once I put it back on my radar, it was achieved within 6 weeks. It's that easy. When your goals are top of mind, you consciously and unconsciously find yourself working towards them. So keeping your goals top of mind is half the battle. This entire mini course is only $29. And if you are interested in finding out more and accessing this mini course, go to womentakingthelead.com/goals. And as a thank you for being a listener of the Women Taking the Lead podcast, you can use coupon code GOALS10 to get $10 off. That's GOALS10, GOALS 10. And as I mentioned earlier, I took myself through this updated process and I was really happy with the results. So let's dive in so I can explain what's changed, or more accurately, what has been enhanced. For background information, I've identified that currently my top 5 core values are freedom, personal development, leadership, partnership, and vulnerability. Each of these core values have a specific meaning and nuances to me that might be slightly different from what they mean to you. For instance, my definition of leadership includes striving for achievement, honesty, personal development, and creating meaningful connections with others. Leadership may mean something different to you. All that's important is that whatever your core values represent to you is present in every area of your life. So as I was reviewing my goals, it was important to consider if freedom, personal development, leadership, partnership, and vulnerability were key components in the goal, or the goal represented bringing about honoring these values in my life. In this review, I've narrowed down my focus areas from 5 to 4, removing outsourcing as a focused area. Outsourcing is still going to happen and it will occur as a part of my overall plan. It just won't be something I focus on or measure for progress. So my focus area number 1 is to increase profitability in my business. That has not changed, nor has the specific goal of having a net income, earnings minus expenses, of $80,000 minimum this year. With the help of my mastermind group and going through my goals review, I have 4 sub-goals for this goal. And these sub-goals are and they're all to occur within the next 6 months. Have 12 new executive leadership coaching clients. This is the coaching that focuses on leaders within organizations to help them with their performance and happiness at work. Then to do 10 corporate workshops, to promote the do-it-yourself products that are on my website for sale, and lastly, to do 2 more group programs by the end of the year. Now, May's profit and loss report showed a net profit of $1,658.40, down about 39% from April's profit and still far off from the average of $6,700 a month required to see a net profit of $80,000. The good news is I have a new client and the compensation for this new client will come through in July, and I have the potential for a couple more new clients in the coming weeks. And also I have 2 corporate workshops already booked in July. So next month, things should look a lot better. I know there are some of you out there, you've written to me and let me know you're a little concerned with what you're hearing on the podcast. And it's not to say I'm not concerned, but right from the beginning, when I started getting the results I was getting and really tracking what my profits were in the business, I really started to tweak and hone a lot of things in my business, from my systems, my processes, my offerings, how I was marketing to my clients, and all of that work is starting to see some results, and actually has started bringing some surprising results into my business, which is also causing me to, again, tweak and hone, what I'm offering and who I'm offering it for. I still focus on those ambitious, overworked women who would like to make more money and achieve their goals while doing less. So, that is always the foundation of my business. So if you know any women like that, please send them my way, and thank you. All right, focus area number 2 is to build more strength and endurance. The original goal for strength and endurance was to do 300 Spartan regulation burpees in good form in one session by June 30th, but I completed that back in February. I had updated my burpee goal to do 1,000 burpees, and I'll be planning to do that at an event to occur in October, and I'll talk more about that in a bit. Separately, I have a goal to do an unassisted pull-up before the end of this year. With this new review, I'll stop talking about the original goal of 300 burpees and only mention the goal of 1,000 burpees going forward. Now, with the injury, gotten the strained muscle in my lower back, I have not been able to do my burpee workouts or really any of my normal workouts in the past week, which is a little frustrating. However, I always plan a cushion, knowing it was possible to get sick and or injured during the 9 months I would be training, I built in about a 4-week cushion in case I needed to take a break. So pray that my back is well enough to begin training again soon, and this will not be a concern. And for pull-ups, I now have the reminder on my to-do list every day, so I'm getting them done. I'm starting to see some small progress, and I'll be looking to see what I can do when I'm no longer so uncomfortable. Focus area number 3, romantic partnership. And the specific goal is to be in a committed, monogamous relationship with a man. I'm continuing to meet people, continuing with first dates, but not seeing a lot of progress in this area. And while doing the goals mini course, I identified qualities that would help to take me to my goal, right? I talked about that a little bit in the beginning. And the qualities that I specifically want to develop are being aligned, feminine, social, focused, disciplined, and committed. Then I identified daily practices that would help me to develop these qualities. I was not completely surprised to see that many of the practices had to do with my self-care, especially sleep, a lighter schedule, and having transition time between meetings and activities. So, this is something I really need to focus on so that I can bring my best self forward. And this past week, being injured and not feeling like my usual self, never mind feminine, it was hard to be engaged on the dating app. When you're sick or injured, it's natural and appropriate to be focused on healing. And so you need to be focused on yourself. You need to be self-focused or selfish, self-full, however you want to say it. But when you need to stop giving to the outside world and start giving to yourself, interacting with other people is going to become more difficult, and it's actually going to go against your goal of healing. And for me, it was taking so much energy just to compose messages back on the dating app. It was getting ridiculous. And not surprising, the men I matched up with during this time were also self-focused. We had the same vibe going on. I was just, trying to pretend that it wasn't the case for me. My intention this summer is to take excellent care of myself so my best self and the self that enjoys being feminine and social can come forth. It's a new strategy for this goal, but it's a good one. Also, with it being the summertime and there being more opportunities to engage in casual social events, I may even take a step back from the dating app. The dating app is great. I'll probably continue to do that. And it's really great in the wintertime, especially when people are hibernating. But this time of year, people tend to come out more. It's easier to meet people. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Focus area number 4. And this will be my final focus area for the next 6 months is live events. Which, was a goal I had before. So the specific goal I'm restating it. So the specific goal I have for live events is to plan and execute the Burpees for Boobs event in October in partnership with Marie Sola of Daughters of Change and Emily LaRue, the Spartan Women Global Leader and Global Partnerships. Now, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's the perfect month to do the Burpees for Boobs event. And I'm going to be coordinating this event here in Maine. And Emily LaRue is going to be seeing about coordinating events all over the globe. So that's really exciting. And also separately, as a part of this focus area, though it's not technically a goal, I'll continue to serve on the board for the Maine Women's Conference to continue to develop this startup entity and plan the conference for 2019. In doing the goals mini course as a part of my review process, I realized how important live events to me. This is an area where I shine, and part of the reason I chose to have workshops be a part of my plan to increase profitability in my business. So I have to ask, have you reviewed your goals yet to see if they are still serving you and in alignment with your values and your superpowers? Do you know what qualities will help you to achieve your goal? And do you know how to apply your superpowers to get better results? Or did you not set goals at the beginning of the year and you're thinking, now is as good a time as any? Because now is as good a time as any. We still have 6 months left in 2018, and you can make a lot of progress in that time. This entire mini course is only $29. If you're interested in finding out more and accessing this mini course, go to womentakingthelead.com/goals. And as a thank you for being a listener of the Women Taking the Lead podcast, you can use coupon code GOALS10 to get $10 off. And the code is spelled GOALS10. And as always, I hope this was of value to you. And here's to your success. Thank you all for joining me on Women Taking the Lead. And to strengthen you on your own leadership journey, I'd like to send you off with a quote from Marianne Williamson, so here goes. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Again, thank you for joining me, and here's to your success.